Hi, Fitbones here. I've just been out for a little spin on my new bike. After a lot of deliberation, I ended up buying a Yamaha Tracer 900 GT. I just thought I'd run by the thought processes about my choice of bike. As you know, those of you that follow my YouTube channel will know I'm a very keen off-road biker, and I'm in love with my AJP PR7, which does everything I want to do off-road and technical stuff. I mean, I can throw that bike at anything. But this year, for a number of reasons, I had planned to go to Montana in the States and take my bike over there, but with the cost of shipping bikes gone through the roof now, I've had to change those plans. And so I decided this year I was going to do a road trip tour and not do any off-roading whatsoever. So, having test rode the Honda Africa Twin and the Tiger 900 GT and the older KTM 1090, I came around to thinking that actually what I wanted was a road bike, not an adventure bike or not a dual purpose bike. I wanted a road bike. So here's the bike. It's the 900 GT version. So they come with heated grips. This model, I'm not sure if they all do, I haven't seen it on all of them. This is a 2019 model. It comes with these quite nice daylight running lights here on the indicators. It's quite a smart little idea. I mean, as I say, it's a 2019 model. I didn't want to splash out big bucks on a bike, and actually you don't need to. This has only got 4,000 miles on it, so as far as I'm concerned, it's nearly new. And it'll quite happily take me on a long tour without having to think about it. Nice TFT screen and windshield, which is adjustable just with the press of a button, and it glides up and down. Quick shifters down here, adjustable rear suspension for preload, and the GT model also comes with some nice smart shiny panniers which clip into these points and this point here. And the good thing about these panniers, if you look at the width of the handlebars there, the panniers actually come out just within inside the panniers, so you know if you're filtering through traffic you don't have to worry about your panniers hanging out the back. If your handlebars get through, you know you're going to get through. I've also just loosened the seat here, so the rear seat comes off. You've got some space for a disc lock and some puncture repair kit. This seat just pings off, and you've got a little adjuster underneath here where you can raise and lower, as I say, around about 2 centimeters, which gives you a little bit of extra leg room if you're tall. There she is, very smart looking bike, and I'm hoping I'm going to have a really nice summer on it. So here we are, just on a little B road around the lovely back roads of Oxfordshire, and just kind of give you an idea what she's like to ride, really. One of the advantages of having a bike that's designated for road use is its agility and lightness, and that's where the Tracer definitely comes in compared with the other bikes that I test rode. This one's got a lovely slick clutch, beautiful slick gearbox. It's light, it's flickable bars. I've got a nice little bit of pullback on them, so you don't feel like you're overstretching to reach the bars or the controls. The seat height is nice, you've got plenty of leg room. You've got a nice, when you really rev it on a big wide stretch of road and you wind it out, it's got a lovely induction howl to it. It does sound really nice. Although the engine tends to have that, what I found on 2 or 3 Yamahas I've driven, that kind of slight whine that you get from the engine. And I noticed it particularly in 5th gear at low revs. Once you hit somewhere around 6,000, 5,500, 6,000 revs, the whine disappears. But below that it's there, especially in top gear. But if you drop a gear, then it disappears. You can hear that induction whine there, and you can just change a gear without a thought. You have to watch the roads. You do occasionally get a deer leaping out at you. There where comes a little place called Brill. Quite lovely. You get a lovely view from the top of here. I'll just drive around and you'll see it's not a bad day. Probably get a decent little bit of a view over Oxfordshire from here. There you go. Quite nice. See a little bit of murk in the air, but you get the idea. Oh dear, I have to set someone's alarm off. So the plan is this year is to take this bike down to Croatia and then ride back up to the UK over the spine of Italy. Not the coastal route. The coastal routes get very busy down there, so I'm going to go up straight over the mountains, and they are just gorgeous, windy little roads, bit slow, but you know, well paid for by the fabulous views you get. Probably a bit like this, only higher up, and nicer cafes when you stop. Well, at least the coffee anyway.